Thai PBS World on Philippines National Day, Ambassador Millicent Cruz Paredes, who arrived in Thailand with her daughter in late 2020, discussed some of the challenges. Despite these, Her Excellency still manages to enjoy her time here, which she visited before, noting several similarities which both countries share.
Being a diplomat, a female diplomat, has its challenges. Even as a young officer at the Department of Foreign Affairs, I encountered a lot of challenges, including building a family while you are also building your career. So you really have to strike a balance. I was able to travel to different provinces already because we have over 30,000 Filipino nationals scattered all over Thailand. I try to go around Bangkok. We take the BTS, my daughter and I, during weekends. Over Christmas holidays, I invited the ambassador of Turkey, and we went with our respective families just to go around Bangkok. We had a nice boat ride. We have a lot of similarities. First of all, the way we look. We are always being mistaken for Thai. The way we carry ourselves, we are happy people. We are very welcoming people. Our weather is very much the same. Our tropical fruits, very much the same. We are very much alike. My transfer here is not so difficult because of that.
With 73 years of diplomatic relations celebrated on June 14th, the ambassador would like to forge closer trade and tourism ties while hoping for a long overdue state visit.
We are looking forward to an exchange of visits. The last time we had a state visit was in 1963, made by the late King Pumipon, and then in 1968, our former President Ferdinand Marcos had a state visit here in Thailand. I think it's quite about right for another exchange visit. Coincidentally, our president, our new president, is the son of former President Marcos. The pandemic has wrought great disruption to our trade, and I think now is the right time for us to closely work together again as we slowly open up our borders. We would like to enhance our tourism industry. We are very much impressed at how Thailand is doing it. I think there is much room within ASEAN for cooperation because, as you know, tourists from all over the world come to our region. Since they are already in the region, then it's just for us to present the region as just one destination. I think that is something we can work on to make intra-ASEAN travel easier, more seamless.
As the Philippines has recently elected a new president, Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., who will assume office on June 30th, the ambassador assured continuity in policies, especially when the outgoing President Duterte's daughter Sarah will become vice president.
Well, he's been saying that his foreign policy and his other policies will not be divergent or far away from what President Duterte has done.
In the Philippine Secretary of Foreign Affairs message to Filipinos overseas, which was read out on the country's Independence Day in Bangkok, apart from the hopeful message for post-pandemic recovery, calling on people to rise to the challenge of a new tomorrow, it was also made known with pride how the outgoing president remains very popular, with 70% approval rating nationwide.
I think the people identifies with our president. I think he was able to bring his brand of presidency down to what the masses understand. And that, I think, was his main strength.
Noting the Philippines' distinct culture, the ambassador remarked on strong people-to-people ties between the two countries, as while the many Filipinos in Thailand teaching English, a number of Thais are also studying in the Philippines.
Geographically, we are not part of the mainland Asia. We are out there in the Pacific. And I think in that sense, we have a distinct culture, and I think that is something that we could offer. There are a lot of Thais who are alumni of Philippine schools, and I met some of them. That is a testament of how Thais and Philippines maintain a close people-to-people relations.
Hatay Deshakitiranan reporting for Thai PBS World.